Okay, so I'm gonna do another pickup video, which this one's actually gonna be really short because I didn't get much of anything this week. Mostly because I spent my money on this display case that was at Goodwill. It wasn't that much money, but you know that still. So first off, comic book newspaper thingy, which like I said comes every time I go to that comic book store. And the only significant news in here is right there, Infinity. If I can get it in the frame, you can kind of see it. Anyways, it says issue 1 will cost $4.99. That's $5. That's a little ridiculous if you ask me, but hopefully it's a double size issue or something, because if it's not, then that's just horrible. Anyways, Uncanny Avengers issue number 10, which, first of all, I don't think they should announce the Four Horsemen last issue or put them on the cover this issue, because they tried to make it seem like it was this shocking thing. Wendy Avengers kind of met them, or the Uncanny Avengers kind of met them, all separately, of course. And it's just like, I think it would have been more of a shock if they were shadowed in the, like, really shadowed in the last issue where you can't make out who they are, and then reveal them here. I think that would have actually been way better. Otherwise, the issue was okay. It wasn't great. I think Captain America got like a new costume or a new helmet or something, mask thing. It looked weird, and so did Wasp. She had like a weird it was weird, but Captain America did explain that he was inside the whatever zone, Zola zone, wherever that guy is. They kind of start touching on that in this one, so they're starting to do more of the consistency. Like this last month, things have been kind of falling into place better, so that's good. Otherwise, this issue was just okay. It wasn't great, and I kind of missed the whole Red Hood, not Red Hood, wow, completely different series. Wow, okay, I am blanking on Red Skull. Wow, yeah, Red Skull. I missed that whole storyline was actually really good, and they should have kept going with that. I'm sure they'll get back to it eventually, but this whole apocalypse thing, I'm not finding super exciting, but it's okay. Next, Superior Spider-Man 14, which is interesting. He invades Shadowland, as you may know if you read the little description on the comic at all. Not on the comic, but like in websites and stuff. And goes after Kingpin. And it advances the main story with the Green Goblin, I'll say that, without spoiling too much. But this was really somewhat of a filler issue too. He's manipulating Jameson a little bit too, he's still blackmailing him, as we saw in like the last issue. And he gets his new costume, which is okay. It's not great in any way, but whatever, it's okay. Hopefully it picks back up. I mean, I've enjoyed the series up until, I guess this issue would be my least favorite one. I don't know. Next, Captain America, which was unbelievable, this issue. I mean, the last issue was great. If you read it, you know what I'm talking about. It was like a really good ending. This issue carries on from there, and we find out how long he's actually been in this dimension. It gets really good. I don't want to spoil it because it's that good. So, you know, if you're reading Captain America and you're like kind of thinking about dropping or something, get it. Just get it, because it is getting good. There's one more issue until this storyline concludes. It even, you know, says at the end to be concluded. So I'm happy about that, because this thing's actually dragged on for, I guess, 9 issues, so 10 whole issues, which isn't super long, but I wasn't expecting this to be the story when I got Captain America. You know, issue number 1 anyway. But it's good, definitely. If you're reading it, get it. And New Avengers, which is a prelude to Infinity. I still need to pick up the last 2 issues of Avengers so I can read those and see what's going on. I suspect that either the last issue of Iron Man or next issue of Iron Man has to do with a tie-in here, because he's back on Earth. But I stopped reading Iron Man right after AVX Consequences, so I have no idea what's been going on there, except for I know that there's been that origin story. But something happened. He's back on Earth. Basically, it started out feeling like a filler issue. It really did. There was a lot of talking, no action. And it slowly started getting better with the whole Namor and Black Panther, and I don't want to spoil it, but it gets really good. And definitely by Prelude to Infinity, I mean, this is like a really right before Infinity. This ends with just like, okay, now I really want to read more, or just straight out, I just really want to read Infinity, because it just ends right, I would say, as it's starting. But you know, I haven't, obviously Infinity isn't out, can't read it, so, but I would say it's definitely starting at the very end of this. It's good. Even if you're not reading New Avengers, I would say just get the issue just for that ending if you want all the Infinity tie-ins, because this one actually just, it's good. It's a good ending. And besides, if you're not reading New Avengers, then you should pick up the first few issues or the hardcover or something, because New Avengers is actually a pretty good series. I would say it's my favorite Avengers series, next to Uncanny Avengers, but the problem with Uncanny Avengers, like I said, it's starting to feel like I'm not liking it as much at the moment. And that's pretty much all I got this week, sadly. There is a few more things I might try and pick up on the weekend, not sure. If I do, it'll be in the next video, which would be Batman Superman 2, which I wanted to get, but like I said, I bought something else. Justice League Dark, Superior Spider-Man Team-Up, which I do want to get, and what I tried to get, Avengers, What If Avengers vs. X-Men #3, but the store I go to didn't have it. So I'm going to try and go to a different store on the weekend and see if they at least have that. And that will be in my pickups video for Wednesday. And I know it's Thursday, but I got these late and I didn't have time to film. That's why I uploaded a different video yesterday, but yeah. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this and you liked the video. Subscribe, stuff, you know. Alright then. Thanks for watching. Bye.